Hi, welcome to another edition of I Dig Day Trading. It's Monday, February 8th. It's about 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about OCGN, which is a biotech company that I got alerted to by Tim Bowen, who is a swing trader and a day trader who I'd like to follow. Good guy to follow, Tim Bowen. I listened to his 8:30 in the morning pre-market spiel. And he talked a lot of Bitcoin plays because of what's going on with Tesla, and I should say Elon Musk buying, I think somewhere upwards about $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. So any kind of cryptocurrency or blockchain technology stock is probably going to have a sympathy play. I know MARA and Riot are, they had a nice little dip and bounce today. But this one has nothing to do with crypto at all. It has to do with the other big thing that's going on these days is vaccines and COVID. Now, these guys, OCGN, they're not a straight-on COVID play, but they are related to it. They do regenerative medicine. However, I looked at this article right here. Let's give it a little bit of time to kind of bump up here. And this was a breaking news article that I got alerted to E-Trade through Power E-Trade that Cantor Fitzgerald, this analyst Kristen Klusker, noted that OCGN was up 62%, 300 million shares volume on Friday, February 5th, and was up 57% at one point during pre-market trading, which was today. And she believes is due to the company starting to receive more attention for its COVID-19 vaccine, Covaxin, if I pronounce that correctly. They also do believe that, right here, that a lot of institutional investors are, quote unquote, paying close attention to the COVID-19 vaccine development. But they're also seeing that a significant amount of social media attention is also being brought to this stock. She's putting an overweight rating at $4 price target, and it's up around $12 right now. Now, this, the paying close attention to thing and also the social media attention thing is why this stock is probably going up. But mainly what happened was in the pre-market kind of spiel with Tim Bowen, it's basically a stock that's heavily shorted. And I looked at that up on Seeking Alpha, and that checked out, and that was totally true. And it gapped up on Friday and over the weekend, and it looked like shorts were probably caught before even Monday started trading. So I totally went in on it, and I had some success, I will say. Here's a daily chart. I was watching it in the pre-market kind of bump up, and then our friend Tim Bowen basically gave a kind of breakout price at around $9.45. So I set up my my order for around that amount, and it got filled pretty quickly. I was pretty lucky because it definitely got halted a bunch of times, and it's trading at 236 million shares, and it's still going. I've already cashed out. I cashed out on 3 different increments. I sold 50% of my position at 10%. And I sold my next position at 20%, and then the other one at 20%, because it did a lot of this sideways action, and I have to admit I was going to save a small position in case this happens, which is happening right now, and this is something that I'm still trying to work on. Selling incremental pieces of my position has helped me, go a little longer and take on more risk. But I couldn't bear it any longer. And I sold, but I got a good solid 20%. If I can try to tell you really quickly, I bought at $9.45, which was pretty much at the open. I didn't think it was going to go this insane right at the open. But, I set an alert for myself so that in case it jumped up to, because I was watching it, and it was around $8.50, and I put an alert at 9, and it hit 9 at pre-market, still in pre-market, so I upped it to $9 and I think 20 cents, And then I just didn't even, I didn't even pay attention to the alert. I just watched it, which is what you should do. And so it filled, and then it went on this wild ride, and I decided to sell pretty quickly into strength, 10% within seconds. It went up 10%. I took 10. I sold half the position. Maybe next time I'll sell maybe only like a quarter next time that happens. And of course it dropped, and but then look what it did. It went up really nice to, I think, almost 14. Yeah, the high of the day was almost $14, $13.99. It got halted at least a few times, and I managed to get through these halts. Like I held here too when it went down again, because this went down really fast. And I don't know what more I can tell you about this, except look, it dropped again. So it got up to about 13, and now it's been hugging around this area, this high 11s, So real quick, I bought it at 9.45, sold it at 10.50. Then later on, I sold it at 11.33, and then I sold my last position at 11.76. I sold the fourth position at 11.50. So I did all right. I was pretty happy with what I did, because I have to admit, lately I've been having a hard time trying to find my own plays. And I think part of the problem is that there's so many plays out there, to do, whether it's electric vehicles, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's cannabis, whether it's vaccine plays, you name it, stocks that have been targeted, that are heavily shorted. And it can be overwhelming. And so sometimes you go and you try to play as many as possible, and you end up playing nothing. So I just, I've been following, I'll say it again, Tim Bowen, very helpful in giving me a kind of a game plan, and with my integrated with the experience I've been having in creating, and the knowledge I've been working on. I was able to make a successful trade. And I was going to give you some percentages, overall percentage. Let me see. I did 30%. I made 30% on this, which for me is a pretty good success, a very good success. Last year, if I made 5 to 10%, I was ecstatic, because I used to have a lot of losses. Still having losses once in a while, but I cut them really quickly, especially if I feel like the trade's not going to go my way. I don't even wait. But this one, keep looking, OCGN. Keep watching it. Maybe this afternoon it'll do something, but, yeah, keep watching. And keep watching I Dig Day Trading. And please leave a comment. Love to hear a comment. And please subscribe. And I will look into some other stuff in the near future. All right, thanks.